happy. We are living it tonight, guys. We have unbelievable news to tell you or spread to you guys today. Can't believe it. Can you guys believe this or not? Let's just get in with this amazing stuff here. As I can tell you guys right now, this is probably the most memorable moment I have ever had. Right? It is. This just puts me in a great mood. First of all, the men's team playing great, or not as good as the women's team right now. But let's just spread the news right now. And come on, guys, we gotta cheer the women's team on here now, folks. They gotta start packing Memorial Gym a little bit more here for the women's game. You gotta tell you something. It is huge right now. Let's just tell you guys this right now at this moment, right? Moment of truth. This is an absolute unbelievable series right now. And what do I mean about unbelievable series? I mean, wow, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Okay, this is absolutely insane. I mean, you're watching a women's basketball program, which I think is just unbelievable, right? It is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, 20 games ago when we first started, right? 20 games ago when we first started, we're thinking to ourselves, I don't think Vanderbilt's going to have a chance to be as good of a team, you know? I don't see it happening, you know? That's what we're all thinking. We're all thinking, I don't think Vanderbilt's going to be a great team this year. You know, that's what we're all thinking of right now, folks. Right? We're all sitting here thinking to ourselves like, okay, so I don't know how Vanderbilt's going to do, right? I mean, are they going to lose some games, right? That's the ability that we've had counted on, okay? This is the ability. Can you believe this, folks? Listen to this. So we're sitting there in the beginning of the 20 games ago. We're sitting there thinking, is the women's team going to be any good this year? Right? Is the women's team going to be any good this year? And we're all thinking to ourselves, maybe they're going to be good. Maybe they won't be as good, but maybe they will. So first game they won, non-conference. Then we get into the SEC play. They won about maybe, let's say, 3 games. I don't know how many games they played in the SEC already. 5, I think. So they pulled it off 3 games. 4 games they won. And Taft, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Taft. Thank you so much for being here. And here's something right here. Number 5. We're 5. I don't know if they just ended 5. Let me take a look at that. Did they win 5? It's either 5 games or 6. But anyways, guys, we're 20-0. We're 20-0 for the women's team. Can you believe that? Oh, you're going to subscribe. Thank you. Women's Vanderbilt, guys, believe it or not, they are 20-0 of the season. Who would ever? Okay, let me tell you this. Who would ever think this is going to happen? Who would ever? Hi, Taft. Let's just say this. Who would ever think that Vanderbilt for women's basketball would go 20-0 of the season? Who would in their blind mind would think Vanderbilt would go 20-0? Not me. I totally think Vanderbilt was going to blow it at some of these games. I mean, how some of these teams are playing, this is unbelievable. Can we make it 21 on Sunday? That's the question. Can we make it 21 on Sunday? Because listen to this. Vanderbilt's number 5 in the nation for the women's side. Vanderbilt's number 5, and they're going into the number 2 building. Right? They're going to go into the most hostile environment, which is number 2 South Carolina. The Gamecocks. Now, let's tell you something. If Vanderbilt beats a number 2 team, they're probably going to make it to the national championship. Let's just put it that way. How they're playing this game right now, how they're playing college basketball right now is just mind-blowing. It's totally mind-blowing. I mean, my goodness, who would ever think that Vanderbilt women's basketball would go 20-0? And see, you thought the men's team would go undefeated, but we lost 3 games in the men's side. But the women's side, that's a whole different story. They're 20-0, guys, 2-0. That is just unbelievable for a women's basketball program. Vanderbilt could be the next number 1 team in the nation. If you just think about it. Let's just think about that for a moment. Can Vanderbilt women's be the next number 1 team in the nation if UConn loses? That's my question. Because if they win versus the number 2 South Carolina, they might be the number 2 team. But then if UConn loses, who's the number 1 team, do you think Vandy can pull it off and be the number 1 team? I bet they will. I bet they will, for sure. Most definitely. I totally think that the Commodore Women's are playing phenomenal basketball right now. I don't know I don't know where they're getting these players from, but oh my goodness, I can tell you right now, wait a second. Did you just say the Commodore Women's are 20-0? I did say that. I did say that. That's just shocking to me. Let me just say something right now that the Gamecocks, when we play the Gamecocks on Sunday, it's got to be a steady win for Vandy. Because if Vanderbilt wins and beats the number 2 team, they might become the next number 2 team. Okay? Because if UConn loses, if the number 1 team loses, which is Connecticut, which they can meet up in the tournament, but if number 1 UConn loses, Vanderbilt will be the new number 1 team. I would feel so great about that. I mean, our girl team's playing phenomenal basketball. It's just like watching. It's like you can't handle. If you're stressed over the men's team right now, focus on the women's side right now, folks. The women's side is destroying every team in the SEC right now. They're 6-0. I could tell you right now, me personally, I'm loving this. I can tell you right now, there's nobody better than the women's Vanderbilt team. They are a very scary, dangerous team right now in basketball right at this moment. They have really stepped their game up. They've got their game rolling. If you guys are stressed about the men's basketball team right now, let's turn away from the men's team as of right now. I mean, the men's do play Saturday, okay? We want them to win. If the men's win on Saturday and the women's win on Sunday, my goodness, it's a Vandy weekend. I can tell you right now, this is the most impressive moment I have ever had. Let me just say right now, I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. I never would have thought the women's Vanderbilt team would go undefeated like this ever. I mean, how many people would think that's going to happen? The women's team, 20-0 the season? Nah. People are like, nah, they're not going to be that good. They're just a normal team. They're just a normal team. I mean, the people that don't even watch basketball and the people that don't even care about women's Vanderbilt basketball or Vanderbilt sports, well, you guys better start focusing now because you guys better start watching games now because when it becomes tournament time, you will sure miss Memorial Gymnasium. Let's just put it that way. You'll miss Memorial Gymnasium if you aren't going to watch any more Vandy sports. So if you want to enjoy Memorial Gym a couple more times this year, you better start watching their team because you know why? They're just blowing away everybody in the arena. They're just blowing everybody away. You know what? If Vanderbilt plays the number 2 team on Sunday afternoon, that'll be one heck of a game. I can tell you right now, they're going to smoke the South Carolina. The way they're shooting right now, they're going to smoke South Carolina. They're going to smoke the Lady Gamecocks because you know why? The Lady Gamecocks have a really good basketball program, and if Vandy steps right on their floor, You won't want to miss it one bit. You won't want to miss it one bit. I can tell you right now, as me being a huge Vanderbilt fan, which I'm a huge fan, I support the team. It is one of these teams that have to be focused, right? It's one of these teams that have to be focused. You're telling me right now that the women's team is going to probably make it to the national championship game all the way from March. You know, you play through March Madness. You play from 64 teams to the Sweet 16, to the Elite 8, to the Final Four, to the national championship. The girls' Vanderbilt team possibly could win it all. I see it happening. I see it happening right now. I see it happening, folks. I see it happening. The women's Vanderbilt team, yeah, I see them winning the whole entire series. I mean, I see them winning the 64 teams. I see them winning the Sweet 16. I see them winning the Elite 8. I see them winning the Final Four. And I see them winning the national championship to bring back the trophy back to Memorial Gym. That's how I feel. What do you guys feel like? Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys feel like. Tell me what you guys think. What's your opinion, guys? I want to know your opinion on this whole story situation here. Do you think the women's team can win the national championship and bring back the trophy back to Memorial Gym in April? That's the question right now. I will be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning from where you are, if that's what you're saying. Or good evening. Welcome in. Let me tell you something right now. The women's Vanderbilt program is destroying every team right now in the SEC play. Now, my question to you guys is, do you think the women's team can make it to the national championship after the 64, Sweet 16, Elite 8, and Final Four? Do you think they can win every single one of those on spot? What do you think? What do you guys think? What's your predictions for this? We're in this together, folks. We're in this together. And I'm just like wow right now. I'm in wow land. I'm in Wowville right now. This is like I don't think I've ever seen a basketball program go undefeated like this ever. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the best season I think I've ever seen for the women's Vanderbilt team. You know, this is the most impressive team I've ever watched. Everything about it. It has been just outstanding basketball. It has been very outstanding basketball. I'm taking this thing way to the limit right now that I'm very excited. I'm very happy to see this happen. You don't see this too often, you know. I'll be back, guys. I need something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Entertain the crowd when I come back. Let's just say, guys, let's just say right now, you got this just put me in a perky mood right now. I'm sorry. This is just the best day of my life today. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to flip out mics here. Hold on. I am back. I, I am like the most backest, backest Vanderbilt fan ever. All right. This is the most outstanding basketball I have ever seen by any program ever. And I mean any program. I mean it could be a team, it could be a great player team, it can be a team that fails. We're one of those teams that are not failures. No, we don't fail. We love to win. We're there. We're there to win. Sorry, guys, but we're there. We're possibly going to be a team that's going to make the championship, right? We're going to be there to make the championship game. We're going to be there to support the team. We're going to try to win the national championship. Let's pray for that. I got to tell you right now, this is probably the best start I have ever seen. You know, we're all bummed that the men's team can't play well right now. But you know what? Let's if you know if we lose on Saturday, let's focus on the women's game Sunday, because let me tell you something. This women's program right now is destroying it. You know, they've done everything. I mean, this is a team I think is going to be a national championship team. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm blowing it away. You're blowing it away. We're blowing it away. We're electrified right now. Best game ever. Anchor down, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.